I want to know where I can go when you're not around.
What is good, baby cakes? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nahlia, and go ahead and click that subscribe button to become an official baby cake. Today I have a special video for you guys. It's going to be a work horror story, the time that I worked at the ice skating rink. And I'm aware that I look like shit right now. I'm aware that my hair looks like shit, but it's okay. It's whatever. Also, shout out to Dennis because he's out here giving me lighting and everything, because even though it's not the best quality, if this light was not on me right now, go ahead, show them how it would look without the lighting. I'm not even here. Okay, put it back on. Yeah. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into the video. Let's just move on to the fit for today, shall we?
Yo, I never fucked Wayne, I never fucked Drake. All my life, man, fuck's sake. If I did, I'd menage with him and let him eat my ass like a cupcake. My man fool, he just ate. I don't duck.
I'm so tired. I don't know if I'm going to be telling you the products as we go, because I'm not going to lie, I'm forgetful and I will forget half the stuff as I'm going on. So we'll see how that goes. I'll try though. I'll try my best. Right now, I'm just going to be clearing the base of my face off because I got mascara on. You guys probably can't tell because my eyelashes are itty bitty, but I just have mascara on. But I'm going to close the rest of my face. I'm probably not even going to do that much to my face, but yeah. Anyway, so let's get on with the story. Around this time, I want to say like 16 when I got this job at the ice skating rink. And so, first of all, the reason why I got that job, let me tell you, it's not because it paid that much. It was a really chill job, but I got that job mostly because, one, I wanted to learn how to ice skate, and two, there was this guy I kind of liked, but I could never make moves out there because I was 16. I was not allowed out of my house like that. And if I did go out of my house, I had to be somewhere with my friend Megan. And it was hard for her ass to get out of her house too. So it was too hard to get out the house. So my little sneaky ass wanted to hang out with him after work and stuff like that. Right now I'm using a hydrating balm by e.l.f. So I got that job. And, you know, we'd hang out here and there and everything. Essentially, that is how we got closer. When I get this job, fast forward to like the last 2 weeks, because it is an outside skating rink, so it was seasonal. So this was sometime around maybe like around March. But this ice skating rink was open kind of like late this year. I don't know why it was open till March, but whatever. This guy is like, I want to say like 30 something, maybe like 34, and we are going to call him Connor. We're just gonna call him Connor. He was really nice at first, and I had noticed him getting a little creepy towards the end, but I didn't notice it at first. At first, you know, he was just offering me like, would you like me to show you like a few like tricks on the ice? And I was like, of course, like yeah, because I didn't know how to skate. Everyone else in this ice skating rink knew how to ice skate. They were either, you know, they've been doing hockey since they were really little, or figure skating since they were little. Not me. So, basically, I was like, yeah, I'll take you up on that offer. And it just never happened because I was always working, you know, doing my job. Now I'm just gonna put on some NYX Hydration Oil Primer. Then, this one night, specifically, I remember my crush wanted to take me out to eat or whatever during my break. And when I say out to eat, just like a little quick something like across the street from where I worked, which so happened to be Chipotle, which I loved at the time. So not really like take me out, but we were gonna go get something to eat. So first of all, this guy would not let me leave. Like he just wouldn't let me leave, and that should have been like the first sign that this guy's just a creep. But I was just like, whatever, like, because I don't like to cause problems at wherever I work. I like it to be very calm, and I don't know, I just don't like problems like that. So I was just like, whatever. And you'll notice that a lot throughout the story, when I should have done a lot of things different. But so the guy that I like, he comes and he sits down, and at first we're waiting for me to be able to leave. Let me tell you, there are like 2 people on the ice, and my manager, Connor, is like,
no, I think I really need you here right now. It's really, really busy.
And I was just like, there's 2 people on the ice. But like I said, I didn't like causing problems, so I was just like, whatever, I'll go at like 8:30. So we're sitting there and we're waiting, and oh my god, the guy I like, we're gonna give him a name. We're gonna call him Pablo. Okay, so Pablo had asked me if he could charge his phone behind like the desk and everything. And I was like, yeah, of course. So I took his phone, I plugged it up, and he gets a call. And what does my manager do? What the fuck does Connor do? Connor picks it up. And Connor's like,
hello?
and he puts the phone down. He's just like,
oh, it's one of your people.
and I was just like, oh my god, like, why would you say that? Like, what is wrong with you? Thank God Pablo was not the type to, you know, punch someone in the face. Like, he's not a very, like, angry guy like that. He's more like a memer. So we just kind of, like, even though it wasn't really funny, we just kind of, like, laughed about it. After that, we're waiting for it patiently to get to 8:30. And while we were waiting for 8:30, we're being fucking interrogated. And he keeps asking us, like, oh, are you guys dating? Are you guys sexually active? And I'm like, what? Like, who are you? Like, how do you think this is appropriate to ask your coworker, let alone someone who's under the age of 18? It's just wrong all around. But I don't know. I was just like, what the hell? You know, and my response was basically along the lines of, that is not your business. You know, keeping it professional and blunt. So, anyways, it's 8:30, and my ass just rolls out because I'm not trying to be there. But this guy tells me I have a time limit, which of course you should have a time limit for break, but no. This guy, Connor, is like, you have 10 minutes. He wanted me to bring my food back, which I get it if it's busy, but there were 2 people. Like, can you let me have a break? Like, I was just like, oh, this guy's really trying to get on my nerves at this point, but I was just not letting him have it. Like, I was like, whatever. He's like, make sure you're here in 10 minutes. I will time you. So we walk, and Chipotle's literally across the street from where I work, and we're just chilling, talking a little bit, and 10 minutes passes by, and I'm like 5 minutes late because we get the food or whatever. But as I'm walking back, because like I said, it's across the street, I see this guy. I see Connor like that from a distance, and I'm blind, so but I can see that, and I'm just like, what the hell? So like, me and Pablo are laughing just because what the hell is wrong with this guy? So after that, I go inside, and I'm just like begging. I am begging Pablo to stay with me. Like, please do not leave me alone with this guy. But he had to get home because his parents like needed him home for something. Fuck, I'm so bad at multitasking. I keep forgetting I'm trying to do like my makeup. But I'm not even gonna call it like doing my makeup because I'm just like filling in here and there. So sorry guys if you were expecting a full makeup look. It's barely gonna look like I touched my face after this. Sorry. No! Bless me, thank me. So we're alone, and you know, let me explain something. So our job was pretty chill. You could be on your phone and everything, but there had to be no customers there, like no customers in sight. So at first that was the case, and this guy was showing me Karate Kid. And before I get dragged, before people start coming for me, I do not know the people's name in Karate Kid. I don't know their names, okay? I just don't know them. I don't fucking watch Karate Kid. I watched it like one time, but that was a long time ago, and I don't know their names. So he's showing me Karate Kid, and he's showing me basically the theories of how the bully was actually not the bully. It was the kid who was the Karate Kid, you know? And it was fine and stuff, until customers started to walk in. And I'm trying to be the good, hardworking girl that I am and do my job. But no, Connor will not let me. So Connor keeps showing me, and I'm just like trying to talk to the customers, get them their ice skates, and have them on their way. He's just being completely rude the whole time, like neglecting the customers. And it's like, what are you doing? You're the manager. Like, you're not even the 16-year-old here. Like, I don't understand. After the customers, I take care of them, only me. He starts asking me just these weird questions about Pablo. He's like, so what's the deal with you guys? And like I said before, I asked him to mind his business. And he's just like, are you a virgin? All this, that, and the other. And I'm like, because at the time, like, I was. And I was like, yes, I am a virgin. Not that that's your business. And then he's like, why? Like, why are you a virgin? And I was just like, what the hell? Like, why am I being interrogated right now? I feel like he was shaming me for being a virgin. And then I remember we got into this topic because at that time, my crush and I, we had a thing. But, you know, we weren't, like, super open about it. Like, we were. Like, we didn't really care if people knew, but we weren't trying to date yet. And he starts basically calling me a hoe. Like, he's like,
so you guys are together, but you're not. So you've been around.
And I was like, what? Where did you get that impression from? Like, what is wrong with you? After that, he's just asking me. He had asked what I like to do, and of course I said dancing. And his first question is, can you twerk? And I'm just like ignoring it. He's asking me to twerk for him. And I'm like, Connor, what the hell? What the hell, Connor? Let me mention this night. This night I am closing with him. The other nights before this, I had never closed with Connor. I had no ride home. Like I said, I had asked Pablo if he could take me home, but his parents needed him for something that night, so couldn't do that. And my dad was not answering. I think he fell asleep on me or something, but it was not a good time to fall asleep on me. What happened was he had to give me a ride home. And I know you're thinking, Nahlia, why in the world would you get in a car with this guy? Okay, I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't have money for Uber. I really, like, didn't talk to anyone that like, I could get a ride from. And this, by the way, please do not do what I do. Like, everything I say in this video, do not do. Because I did a lot of stupid stuff when I was younger. I still do a lot of stupid stuff. But I feel like I'm icky bit wiser, if you will. Just a little bit wiser. But not that much, just a little bit. And this guy, like, I start realizing all the weird shit now. It was weird before, but it starts getting really weird. He had never been, like, physical before, and he was starting to get a little physical. As you go by, like, down this hallway, there's a very little hallway, and that's where you punch in and out. It's in between the room where the skates are and, like, the counter and the bar is and everything, but it gets really tiny. I was punching out and everything, and he comes by, you know, like, because you know how, like, when guys try to get by you, like, they, like, put their hands on your shoulder to get by, or, like, your hips and everything. And to me, like, it just was, like, a big deal to me because, like, I've been in that situation before. I have a lot of story times, and just let me know if you'd like me to drop a few more horror stories. So after that, he put his hands, like, on my hips, but he held them there for a while. And I was just like, sorry, there's a rude-ass giant in the back of this fucking video. But don't mind him. So
Cute-ass giant.
anyways, so he was holding his hands on my hips for a little too long. It shouldn't have been there in the first place, but it just felt really weird. And I was just like, please leave. So after that's done, then he suggests that he gives me ice skating lessons. And at this point, I'm like, no, I gotta go home. Like, because it was already closed at this point. We weren't even supposed to be doing this. Once it's locked up, it's locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, there should be no shenanigans. I'm just like, no, I have school the next morning. I need to go home. And so he's like, oh, okay. And yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay. So we're leaving to go to his car. and he gets a little phone call. And FYI, let me just tell you real quick, I'm gonna be using the highlight in the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's. This color, a little bit of this color. And then I use the I Want It All, like highly. I'll use confetti. He gets on the phone and that was a tragedy. That was tragic. I've never used this brush to apply this, so that's my first mistake. Anyways, let me blend the fuck out of this, sorry. I need to blend this now. Get out my thing.
Go.
Gets on the phone with, let me just tell you what I hear. He must have been on the phone with his wife, girlfriend, baby mama, I don't know. Because, oh yes, and this guy has kids. So, he gets on the phone, and I can hear her from a distance. Like, I'm over here, and this guy's over here, and he doesn't have speakerphone on or anything, but I can hear her. And she's like, where are you? And I'm just like, he's just like, this guy is really making it seem like it's something that it's not. Like, he goes and he decides to open up his mouth and say, oh, by the way, I went by Olivia at the ice skating rink because my name's nahliaolivia. So he goes,
I'm just hanging out with Olivia.
and I'm like, if you don't fucking tell her that we're not hanging out, like, we are not hanging out. You know what we're doing? You are driving me home after a shift of work. Like, there's no hanging out here. Like, I don't know if you're counting the walk from the ice skating rink to the car that's 2 minutes to hang out, but it's not a hangout. So I was just like so confused. Like, why are you doing this? You have kids. You have a wife slash girlfriend slash baby mama. I don't know why you're trying to do this. Anyways, we get in the car and he starts asking these weird ass questions again. Like, he's back at it. And he's like, do you drink? Do you smoke? And at the time, I did not. So I was like, no. And he's like,
why not?
again with the why nots. And I'm like, in my head, should you not be proud of this? Like that I'm not influenced by drugs? Yeah. But yeah, like, I don't understand. And this guy really the whole time is trying to influence a 16-year-old to do drugs. Like, what is wrong in your head? I don't understand. So, anyways, he's just asking me, like, why don't I do it and I should do it. Let me add this to the story, because I was so freaked out, guys. Like, I seriously thought that this guy was really gonna kidnap me. So where I lived and where I worked, it was the city right next to it. So it was kind of like, I should have known the directions and everything, but there's like 3 different ways to get from there to there. And I, like I said, was never really allowed to go anywhere, so I didn't know the way like that. So I had only known the 2 other ways, not the 3rd way that he took that night. And that way was behind houses and stuff. So I got extra scared. So I have like 911 on speed dial. I'm just waiting to use that bitch. Try me, Connor. Try me. I was just like sitting there, you know, expecting him to, like, I don't know, kill me. I don't know, something. So I had that on speed dial. Thumbnail? How is this a thumbnail? Oh God, kill me. So the next, not the next day, but like the weekend coming up, it is like, I get home safe, by the way. But the next weekend coming up, I work with him again. It is Characters on Ice weekend, whatever, day. And that's, you know, essentially when they dress up as the characters and they skate. And we had a little snowman. And at this point, I was already creeped out by this guy. I did not want to be on the ice with him. I didn't want to be in a building with him. We only had like, let's see, maybe 2 days left at the rink. So I wasn't even about to say shit because I was just like, fuck it, I'm not with the drama. So he gets in his little snowman suit and he is recruited to ice. And guess who else's ass is recruited to ice? Me. So of course that has to go down like that. So I tell my boss, like, I'm just like, oh, my ankle is really hurting. I don't think I can go on ice. And he's like, you need to go on the ice right now. And I'm just like, so whatever. I end up going on the ice. And as I'm skating, this big ass snowman comes behind me and puts his hands on my waist. So, you know, it's that little cute little thing with the girl in front, the guy in the back, and the hands on the waist, and they're skating. But it wasn't cute, okay? Everyone else on the ice, like the kids loved it, like the parents loved it. They thought it was like this cute little act. But little did they know everything that was going on. I'm trying to like move his hands off of me because I'm not messing with that. It was hard to move it off because, like I said, I'm like the only person in the building that did not know how to skate like that. And you know, if you're not that good at ice skating, you know one little like movement can set you off. And I did not want to fall in front of everybody. Like, it just was not, I don't know, wasn't it? At one point, I just get the courage and I just go like that. And surprisingly, I'm still standing. I'm still skating. I'm fine. I'm good. He gets off me and he does a little loop around or two or whatever, and he comes back and he starts holding my hand. Like, he grabs my hand and my ass almost fell because, like I said, the little movement wasn't good. We're gonna be using the MAC lip pencil in Spice. After that was really my last encounter with this guy. If you're wondering why I never said anything, it's just because I had been through it so many times in the past with like my work, and I was so tired of like the drama, and it was only 2 days left, so I was like, I don't want to get into this for nothing. You know, if I could go back, I definitely would have changed that. If you're watching this and you're going through something similar, then I highly suggest that you actually do like speak up and say something. For me, I didn't see myself as being in such a dangerous situation. Of course, it definitely could have gotten to something dangerous. It was sexual harassment, but like I said, I'd been through it so much that I just didn't want to go through it again, and it was only 2 days left. If you are going through something like that, then definitely go talk to someone like on a serious note, because that's one of the many things that I did that was so stupid when I was younger. It doesn't matter if there's 2 days left, because not only are you putting yourself in danger, but you put other people in danger as well, because that guy could be going and doing that same thing to someone else, you know? So I definitely regret not saying anything, but yeah, make sure that you go and get help. Yeah, what I do with lip liner is a little weird. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but I just put lip liner and then I smudge it, like, so it just looks like I have bigger lips. Let me go get some setting spray and then I'll close out this video. Also, I'm aware that my hair looked like shit today, so don't at me. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Let me know if you like this story time and if you'd like more story times. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll just see you in the next video.